Hey Zoe, how are you? Oh, oops, my bad. Guess you can't really be good with a kidney missing, huh? Excuse me? Oh, no way. You didn't forget about me, right? It's Amelia. Yeah, I know who you are. It's just that I haven't heard from you in about 8 years. Getting a message out of the blue on WhatsApp really caught me off guard. Wow, 8 years already, huh? Hey, how old are you now, Zoe? If I remember right, you're almost 35, aren't you? So, have you finally managed to get married yet? I'm still single. Yeah, I figured. Sorry about that. Probably a dumb thing to ask. I mean, come on. You're pretty ugly. Like, what guy would actually marry you, right? Jesus, did you seriously just reach out after all this time just to throw insults at me? If that's all you wanted, don't bother messaging me again. Oh, come on. It's not nonsense. It's the truth. Your looks are way below average, and your personality's dull. Plus, you're no fun at all. Talking to you is so boring that the conversation always dies. I think it's just because we have different interests and hobbies. Well, yeah. You've got no sense of style, always wearing such lame outfits. Your clothes are plain, and you barely even wear makeup. Honestly, there's not a single thing about you that's attractive. It's no wonder you're still not married. Yeah, so what do you want? I've got things to do, so can we wrap this up? Come on! I've actually got some news to share. Been meaning to tell you. So, after 8 years, you suddenly show up with some news? Please don't tell me your kidney's bad again, and now you want another one from me. I mean, I've got no kidneys left to spare. Oh, don't say something so morbid. My kidney's doing just fine, thanks. Good thing yours was a match, huh? If it wasn't, well, there wouldn't have been much use for you anyway. Yeah, I've heard that a million times. Even though there was nothing I could do about it, Dad kept yelling, "You better make sure you're a match. Otherwise, there's no point in you being born." He totally lost it on me. I know, right? That was hilarious. It made me realize you were born just to keep me alive. That moment just confirmed it for me. But hey, at least everything worked out in the end. Worked out, huh? Yeah, it worked out for you. Thanks to that, I ended up losing a kidney. And for me, there's been nothing good about it. Come on! At least you got to spend a little time with the family because of it. You should be grateful to me. When you got kicked out of the house right after high school, that was seriously the funniest thing ever. You just stood there laughing. I mean, you were clinging to Dad, crying and begging, "Please, just let me stay a little longer." And Dad was like, "Shut up and grow up already," and shoved you away. It felt like I was watching some trashy soap opera. It was so funny. I was really shocked when they told me to leave. But honestly, getting away from you with all your selfishness and from parents who only cared about you was the best thing for me. I went through so much unfair treatment. Even birthday and Christmas, you got whatever you wanted, while I got nothing. No gifts, no celebrations. You never even studied and had terrible grades. But when you happened to get a good score on a test, they praised you. Meanwhile, I worked hard at school all the time, and not once did anyone say a word of praise to me. They made me do all the house chores just because I was the older sister. If I had stayed in that house, I think I would have lost my mind from all the stress. It's like you were born just to have a miserable life. But hey, can't blame anyone. It's not like you're pretty like me. Even though we're both their daughters, The difference in how they treated us was just wild. But I mean, who wouldn't favor the pretty and charming one over the plain and boring one? You're still living at that place where you work, right? Good for you. At least you've gotten better at surviving. Yeah, I bet. After that, Dad contacted me and told me you were in the hospital with a kidney condition. When he asked me to give you a kidney, I was shocked. I bet. That's not exactly the kind of thing people ask every day. But honestly, I was just as surprised. After being treated like an outcast by the whole family and getting kicked out of the house, I can't believe you still helped. At first, I was going to refuse. I thought, after all the crap you guys put me through, how dare you? But then, Dad apologized to me. He said he was sorry for everything and begged me to give you my kidney. He promised that if I did, we could try to be a family again. He even said he'd take us on a family vacation once he got better. Wait, he actually said that? Yeah, he did. To be honest, I didn't care about going on a family trip. There was no way I'd enjoy traveling with people who treated me so badly. But Dad even showed up at my job and begged me. And he was crying too. Everyone around us was, of course, sympathetic toward him. I had no choice but to give in. There was no way I could refuse in that situation. Wow! Dad really went all out, huh? He even shed tears for me? And then, of course, he stabbed you in the back. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Those tears were all just an act. As soon as the surgery was done, his whole attitude changed. There's no way I'm going on a family trip with you. That was just a lie to get you to cooperate. You're useless to us now, so get lost. With that, he kicked me out. Wow! Dad's still as unreasonable as ever, huh? The moment he got the kidney for me, you were completely forgotten. I gotta say though, for me, being the favorite, it was hilarious. I was too shocked to even be angry. Then Mom chimed in, reminding me not to get too full of myself, just because I donated a kidney to you. I didn't even want to think of them as my parents anymore. I had cut ties with them and you too, so I never imagined I'd hear from you again. So what's the news this time? If it's about a funeral, I'd at least show up for that. Geez, stop saying such morbid things. The big news is, I'm getting married. Oh, really? Congratulations. Oh, come on. You don't have to force yourself to say congratulations. What? You're furious, aren't you? You've lived a miserable life, unloved by our parents since you were a kid. Meanwhile, I've been showered with blessings. It's just so unfair, isn't it? And the guy I'm marrying, he's insanely rich, super handsome, and totally has that Prince Charming with a bright future vibe. So that's why you reached out? Just to brag? Yeah, exactly. He's seriously the whole package. He's got a face like a celebrity, stands about 6'1", and his fashion sense is amazing. Whether he's in casual clothes or a suit, he looks incredible. Oh, and his dad owns a company. Apparently, he's going to take over the business, so I'll be the future CEO's wife. That's why I already quit my job. I mean, with a rich husband, who needs to work, right? It's incredible, isn't it? Well, if you're happy, I guess that's all that matters. Right? I'm so sorry that I ended up with all the happiness. You must feel so miserable right now. Not really. Your happiness has nothing to do with mine. Oh, you're just pretending it doesn't bother you. So funny. Deep down, I bet you're stomping your feet in frustration. I feel sorry for you, Zoe. Single and broke for life? I'm not exactly broke, though. Yeah, right. You didn't even get to go to college, and you've been stuck working in a live-in job, right? You have to be poor. But don't worry, I'll be happy enough for the both of us. Oh, and by the way, we're having the wedding at a huge venue with tons of guests. I mean, of course, he's going to be the next CEO. The dress is going to be super extravagant too. I can't wait. Just so you know, I'm not planning on attending. Huh? Why on earth would you think you'd be invited? There's no way I'd invite someone like you. A dumb, kidneyless loser like you would just embarrass the Smith family. Yeah, I figured you'd say something like that. You can't even be a little grateful after getting my kidney. Don't act like you're some kind of savior just because you gave me a kidney. As long as it was a match, it didn't have to be yours anyway. You're acting all high and mighty just because you happen to be compatible. Honestly, I had bad luck too. Since we were a match, I had no choice but to go through with a donation. I had to go through a bunch of tests beforehand, then fast for several days before the surgery. During the surgery, I was under general anesthesia, and afterward, the pain was so bad I couldn't even turn over in bed. And I've had to take immunosuppressants ever since, which come with horrible side effects like nausea and swelling. Plus, with only one kidney, I get tired easily. My stamina's shot, and I get sick way more often now. And after all that, instead of thanking me, you call me a dumb loser. What's wrong with calling a loser a loser? I mean, you're still alive, right? That's what counts. Whether you're happy or not is beside the point. Anyway, as of next Sunday, I'll officially be a married woman. That's all I wanted to share. Wait, next Sunday? Yeah, why? Well, either way, I wouldn't have made it to your wedding. I've got plans that day. Huh, I see. Well, I'll send you a picture of me looking stunning in my white wedding dress. I don't need that. Oh, no need to be shy. If you set a picture of me in my gorgeous wedding dress as your phone wallpaper, it might bring you some good luck. Who knows? Maybe even you could get married someday. No thanks. Don't say creepy things like that. Having you as my wallpaper is the last thing I want. Oh, I see. Then I won't send it. It'll just remind you of how miserable you are every time you look at it and make you feel even worse, right? Jesus Christ, talking to you is exhausting. Anyway, take care.
Hey Zoe, do you have a moment?
Good evening, Gabriel. What's up?
Since tomorrow's my wedding, I just wanted to confirm. You'll be attending, right?
Of course. I'll be there.
Thank God. I know how busy you are, so I just wanted to make sure.
No matter how busy I am, I'll make sure to attend. You've always been a great help to me, Gabriel. I'm really looking forward to the wedding.
I'm also excited to see you again. It's been a while.
And Gabriel, congratulations.
I appreciate it. I was relieved when she accepted my proposal.
If I recall correctly, you fell in love with her at first sight, right?
Yes, that's right. We met at a party a friend invited me to, and she was just so beautiful. Actually, her last name is also Smith. Maybe it's fate or something.
Is that so? I'm looking forward to meeting her tomorrow. If she's someone you chose, I'm sure she's a wonderful person.
I like to think so. Though she does seem to have a bit of a negative streak sometimes. I heard she went through a serious illness in the past, so I think that might have something to do with it. I try not to let it bother me too much.
Sounds like she's had her share of hardships.
Yes, I heard her older sister passed away at a young age. Apparently, even though her sister treated her badly when they were kids, she still took care of her, and stayed by her side every day when she was ill.
Wow, that's incredible considering how she was treated.
Yes, her parents always favored the older sister, leaving her isolated within the family. But she said that being sisters was what mattered most, so she gave her all to care for her. Sadly, her sister still passed away, and she blames herself for it, saying she sometimes breaks down in tears just thinking about her.
She truly sounds like a kind-hearted person.
She is. After her sister's death, she managed to reconcile with her parents despite how cold they had been to her. She even forgave her sister for all the mistreatment, but she hesitated to marry me, saying she felt guilty about finding happiness when her sister never got the chance. So I told her that I was confident her sister would want her to feel happy. That's how I convinced her to accept my proposal. From now on, I want to be the one to make her happy. That's why I hope tomorrow's wedding will be a grand celebration filled with joy.
You've thought so much about her. That's truly admirable. I wish you both all the happiness in the world.
Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful time tomorrow.
I'm even more excited to attend the wedding now. Well then, let's make it a beautiful day tomorrow. See you there. What the hell do you think you're doing? You told me you weren't going to come to my wedding. Are you here just to mess things up because you're jealous of me? Of course not. I came because I was invited. And yet, the moment you saw me, you kicked me out of the venue. Well, obviously. Having someone as ugly as you at my wedding would ruin everything. It's been years since we last met, but you haven't changed one bit. And don't forget, the only reason you're still alive is because you have my kidney. Huh? I never invited you. And look at you, wearing some expensive dress like you're somebody. I don't owe you anything, so get out of my wedding. I was invited. Are you sure you want me to leave? What? You're still insisting that you were invited? Oh, I get it. You just couldn't resist crashing the wedding for the fancy food, huh? Since you're broke, I bet you never get to eat a full French course meal. So, how did you even figure out where the wedding was? Did some relative tell you the location? Seriously, whoever gave you that info is in so much trouble. For real. Just leave. You're not invited. All right, I'll go. Too bad, though. I went to all the trouble to dress up nicely for this. Don't come crying to me later when you regret it. Whatever. As if I'd ever regret it. Now stop being annoying and get out, you kidneyless single loser. Yeah. And don't bother contacting me ever again, no matter what happens. Huh? Acting all high and mighty, are you? Don't worry. I put a memorial portrait at your seat. A memorial portrait? Why would you do that? Because, according to us, you're already dead. If you suddenly showed up here, it'd cause a scene, don't you think? Wow, you really went that far, huh? Well, I can see why my being here is a problem for you. Now it makes sense why you freaked out and jumped on me the moment you saw me. Exactly. So stay out of my life for good. This is it. We're done. Got it. Where are you? Please, pick up the phone. I can't talk right now. I'm on the train. Also, isn't your wedding already underway? Is it really okay for you to be texting on WhatsApp right now? The ceremony got interrupted. Huh? My fiancé saw your memorial portrait and completely lost it. Yeah, I figured that might happen. What do you mean, figured? Did you do something? Nope, I didn't do anything. It's just that your fiancé's company happens to be one of our business partners. What? A business partner? Wait, you knew each other? Yeah, of course. In fact, your fiancé is the one who invited me to the wedding. What? Seriously? But you told me you had other plans and couldn't come to the wedding. Yeah, because I got invited through work. One of my business partners was getting married, so I was happy to attend. I've worked with him before and I was looking forward to it. But with everything that happened today, I've decided to end our business relationship. So don't worry, we're done. There's nothing tying us together anymore. What? Wait a minute. What do you mean business? Who are you? I run my own company. What? But I thought you were doing some live-in job. That was right after high school. Do you even realize how many years it's been since then? I worked that live-in job for 2 years, then switched to another company, and eventually started my own business. No way! But you only graduated high school, and you're a business owner? There are plenty of CEOs out there without college degrees. Your fiancé's company, his father's company actually, relies heavily on us as a key business partner. That's probably why your fiancé invited me to the wedding. But well, since you kicked me out, here we are. So that's why Gabriel is furious. Exactly. I was chatting with Gabriel over WhatsApp yesterday, and we talked about me attending the wedding today. He was really looking forward to seeing me. But then, when he saw my memorial portrait at the venue, yeah, no surprise even someone as calm as Gabriel lost it. I had no idea. I didn't know you and he knew each other. I was just as surprised. I knew there was another wedding on the same day, and I heard the bride's last name was Smith, but I never imagined it would be you. Since it was Gabriel's wedding, I pictured a beautiful, elegant bride in my head, but the reality couldn't have been more different. What are you saying? I am beautiful, not like you ugly thing. Well, maybe your features are decent enough, but after seeing you for the first time in 8 years, your nasty personality shows right through your face. To be honest, I didn't find you beautiful at all. And as for elegance, not a trace of it. Shut up! Shut up! You ugly loser! I still can't understand why Gabriel would want to marry someone like you. He's so honest and hardworking. He's nothing like you. I guess he did fall for your looks at first, though. Knowing you, you probably acted all sweet and innocent around him. Once he sees the real you, I bet he'll be shocked. Don't you dare say anything unnecessary to him. I'm about to start my perfect life. I'm marrying a stable, successful man, and I'm going to live in luxury. Don't ruin it for me. Ruin your life? If anything, I think I've helped you a lot. If I hadn't given you my kidney, you wouldn't even be here right now. Your kidneys were already failing back then. If you hadn't gotten that transplant, you only had a few months left to live. So what? It's not like it had to be your kidney. Just because it happened to be yours doesn't mean you can act all high and mighty. And I never asked you to give me your kidney. Yeah, Dad was the one who asked for it, not you. Still, a simple thank you wouldn't hurt, considering I saved your life. Not that I expect you to say it now or anything. But saying thanks wouldn't change your life, would it? Anyway, who cares at this point? Exactly. Who cares? Which is why I've already told Gabriel everything. I told him all about how you and our parents treated me over the years. What? What exactly did you tell him? I told him about your kidney disease and how I gave you my kidney. How, despite that, I never got a word of thanks and was kicked out afterward. How you contacted me for the first time in 8 years just to boast, only to say I wasn't invited and leave a memorial portrait of me instead. Wait, why would you tell him all of that? That's none of your business. It becomes my business when you put up a portrait of me, pretending I'm dead. That was just a joke. A joke? That's a bit much for a joke, don't you think? But you didn't have to badmouth me to my fiancé. You're just trying to ruin my happiness because you're jealous I'm getting married. I spent so much time planning this wedding, and now, because of you, it's probably going to get canceled. All I did was tell the truth. I didn't tell him what to do, but it sounds like you've told quite a few lies along the way. And now, those lies have come to light, haven't they? Well, I guess it can't be helped. I mean, saying you had an ill sister who used to bully you, but you forgave her after she passed away, and claiming you cared for her by her side the whole time, and that our parents only favored her, it was all made up. But I had to marry him. I couldn't let go of a high-status man like that after all the effort I put in. He's honest and responsible, and I figured if I told him I'd had a hard life, he'd love me even more. I'm speechless. Those lies are way over the top, don't you think? This is a complete disaster. What do I do? He's saying he wants to call off the wedding. Well, that was bound to happen. No! I was so close. I was just about to secure my dream life. Please, help me. I'll apologize. Just say something to him. No way. I'm done helping you. These are your lies. You cleaned them up yourself. I've already cut ties with you. We're strangers now. That means I'm ending my business relationship with your fiancé's company too. Goodbye. Wait, he's furious. You don't have to drag work into this. Please, don't say you're canceling the deal. Can't you come back to the venue? Talk to him for me, please. You're the one who said we were done, remember? And you're the one who kicked me out of the wedding. I've already left, and I'm on my way home. Come back, please. You can still attend the wedding. I'll introduce you properly as my sister. I'll even tell the guests about how you gave me your kidney. I'll give a speech saying, I'm alive today thanks to you. I don't need you to do any of that. And honestly, having you as my sister, that's just embarrassing. I'm done with you for good. Don't ever contact me again. Don't say that. I really thought we'd never cross paths again, and yet here we are meeting like this. But at least now, I've cut ties with you for good. And honestly, I feel relieved, so thanks for that. What should I do, Zoe? I think I'm starting to feel sick. What's this all of a sudden? Come on, you're probably just making this up. Trying to act sick now won't change anything just because things aren't going your way. No, I swear, something feels off. I feel so weak, and it's hard to breathe. Oh, really? How unfortunate. Why are you being so cold? I'm your sister and I'm suffering. Sister? I don't have a sister. Please, just come back. Why are you trying to rely on me? Can't you ask someone at the venue for help? The thing is, I'm all alone here. Gabriel and his parents stormed off to the waiting room in anger, and Mom and Dad ran after them. All the other guests left too. So the wedding's officially canceled, huh? Well, figure it out yourself. I can't. What am I supposed to do? I'm really not feeling well. I think something's seriously wrong. Please, come back, Zoe. You're the only one I can rely on. Can you stop trying to lean on me? We're strangers now. Plus, you've been granted a second chance at life, but you don't even show any gratitude for it. It's time for you to vanish from my life for good. No! I'll apologize for everything, I swear. Please, don't abandon me. Go reflect on your actions. Down in hell. Oh, and I'm blocking you now. Bye. Zoe, wait! Later, I heard that Emilia had the wedding staff call an ambulance, and she was taken to the hospital. Rumor has it that her condition is quite serious, and she'll need to stay hospitalized for a long time. Our parents are in a panic, but none of that concerns me anymore. I have no intention of reconnecting with her or our parents ever again. As for my business with Gabriel's company, I've decided to continue our partnership. I told Emilia the deal was off, but since their engagement has been called off, there's no reason to end it. Gabriel himself is a trustworthy and respectable person, and I look forward to continuing a good relationship with him. Though Emilia told me I'd stay single forever, I'm actually seeing someone now, and soon we'll be getting married. Our wedding will be a small, intimate ceremony with just his family and a few close friends. From now on, I want to build a warm and loving home with someone who truly values me. Mom, I have something to tell you. Can I have a moment now?
Janet? Okay, but please be brief. I'm busy.
I'm getting married.
What? You're kidding, right?
It's true.
I can't imagine anyone marrying a failure like you.
The only people who treat me like a failure are my parents. I wanted to call you directly, but neither you nor Dad would ever answer my calls, right? So I thought I'd just text you for now.
So, you're really getting married?
That's what I've been saying all along.
I won't allow you to get married.
Huh?
Your sister Erica is still single. How can I allow you, her younger sister, to get married first?
It doesn't matter who gets married first.
Of course not. Erica is already 30 years old. If you get married first, what will the world think?
Don't worry about it. She's not the type to worry about something like that.
Erica is just too kind to say anything about it. You should know that well if you're her sister.
What?
You are sisters, but why are you so different from each other? Erica is beautiful, kind, and considerate. You're ugly, mean, and have zero compassion.
I'm tired of hearing you say that. You're so quick to compare us like that.
Even if we raised you the same way, one of you can be good and the other can be a failure. You must have had different qualities from the start.
I don't remember being raised the same way. Anyway, now that the marriage is finalized, I'll introduce you to my fiancé next time.
No, thank you. I'm not interested in your fiancé. You're a piece of work anyway. And you're marrying just some average company employee, right?
No, don't make assumptions.
Okay. I don't care what your fiancé's doing. I'm telling you, I'm not going to your wedding.
What?
Just because I'm your parent, you can't expect me to celebrate your wedding unconditionally. If it's Erica's wedding, I'll be happy to attend. But your wedding is nothing to celebrate. Frankly, it's a waste of time and money.
Oh, you're saying that far.
There's nothing more miserable than a wedding that your parents don't attend, isn't there? But you tried to get married before Erica. At best, you should be embarrassed at the ceremony.
I can't believe that's something a parent would say.
Parents? I'll take this opportunity to make it clear. Your father and I don't consider you our daughter. Erica is beautiful and talented enough to be our daughter. I will never go to your wedding.
Okay, but are you sure you won't regret it?
Of course not. Your father is laughing next to me and agreeing with me.
What? Dad's not coming either?
Why are you so surprised? Of course he's not coming. He will be busy with work. He doesn't have time to go to your wedding.
I see. Then I won't send the invitations.
Yeah, it's a waste of paper, so don't send us in the first place.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
You're persistent. You're really getting on my nerves.
Okay. Bye.
Janet, you told Mom you're getting married.
Oh, sis, Mom told you right away, didn't she?
I asked her why she was in such a bad mood. She told me she got a text from you. You weren't in touch with Mom and Dad since you moved out. I thought you wouldn't tell them about your marriage.
That's true. They've treated me coldly since we were kids. I wasn't sure what to do, but she's my parent, so I thought I'd at least tell her I was getting married. It would be troublesome if they complained later that I didn't tell them.
I see.
Well, as expected, it seems that both Mom and Dad are not coming to the wedding.
Is that so?
But your fiancé... I tried to tell her, but she said she's not interested.
Oh, wow.
I guess Mom can't stand the idea of me getting married before you.
Huh. I don't really care about that.
It's hard for you too, isn't it? Mom thinks you and her are the same, doesn't she?
That's right.
Earlier, she said you are brazen and selfish to get married before her sister. She was all one-sided. I told her that's not true, but she wouldn't listen to me at all. I guess she wanted you to be on her side at all costs. Both Mom and Dad have doted on you since we were kids.
It really bothers me. Even I wanted to move out of their house and live on my own. They'd press me. You won't abandon your old parents, will you?
I couldn't leave them, and now I've reached this age. Your life is hard too, isn't it?
Well, maybe it's not as hard as yours, but I certainly want to get out of their house as soon as possible.
But sis, you're planning to move out soon, right?
I'm not sure, but that's the plan.
I'm sure you'll be fine. It's just for a little while longer, so hang in there.
Yeah.
Janet, I'm leaving their house now. What? What's going on, sis? I thought you were planning to move out next spring.
It's an emergency. I'm moving in with my boyfriend with just the bare minimum of stuff.
What? What happened?
It sucks. Mom and Dad have found my future husband.
What? Don't tell me they're trying to compete with my marriage.
I guess so. Mom suddenly said, "There's someone I want you to meet." She said, "You must be frustrated that your sister's going to marry first." I never said anything like that. It seems that Dad knows a man who is looking for someone to marry. They even set me up to go on a date with him, and the date is tomorrow.
What is that? What's he like?
He's a section chief at a major company. He's divorced and about to turn 40.
40? He's 10 years older than you.
Mom said I shouldn't worry about the age difference. She said it's more important to have a steady income. Of course I said no, but as usual, she didn't listen to me at all.
Well,
I tried to explain that I was seeing someone else, but she just ignored me. Anyway, she must be desperate to get me married before you do. This 40-year-old man also wants to get married right away, probably because his parents are rushing him. He wants to date me once, and if everything is okay, he's thinking of filing the marriage certificate right away.
Oh no! Does your boyfriend know about this?
Yes, he does. I called him earlier. He's going to pick me up at a nearby shopping mall. I'm going to sneak out of my parents' house now and head to the meeting place. If Mom and Dad ask where I am, don't ever tell them.
Okay, I understand. I'll pretend I don't know anything. Please. Don't panic. Be careful. Yep.
Janet? You're still sleeping? You're still a sloppy girl. Hurry up and answer the phone.
Mom, what are you doing here so early in the morning?
We have a problem. I woke up this morning and Erica wasn't home.
Huh?
Do you know where she went? Didn't she call you?
No, I haven't heard anything. But did something happen?
You don't know either? Oh, God. How long has she been gone? She is supposed to have an important date today.
Date?
Yes, she is. She is about to go on her first date with her fiancé. Her fiancé is supposed to pick her up at 9 a.m.
Huh? Fiancé?
Erica's fiancé.
Huh? Does she have a fiancé?
Come to think of it, I haven't told you yet. Erica just got engaged yesterday. He's a little older than her. He's a nice guy and can excel at work. She is supposed to have a first date with him today. I wonder if Erica forgot her date and went out.
Wait a minute. About the date with the fiancé, you set that up on your own, didn't you? You told her after the fact, right?
How could Erica refuse such a good offer?
I don't think it's right to decide without asking her availability. Did she ask you to find someone to marry?
She didn't ask me to. Erica is already 30 years old. Of course she's in a hurry to get married. Besides, you outdid her. She must be happy that we got her a fiancé.
You'd have to ask her to know that.
I don't have to ask her. Erica's a good girl who loves her parents. She must want to have a family with a man with a high income to make me and Dad feel secure.
I don't think so.
Shut up! What would a failure like you know about Erica?
Oh well, anyway, I'll keep out of her business. If you want to look for her, look for yourself.
You're a cold girl. I'm not going to depend on you from the beginning. You really are a genius at wasting time just to irritate me, aren't you?
Good morning, sis. I know you're probably still sleeping, but I just wanted to let you know. I just got a text from Mom. It seems she just realized that you were not home. Oh, Janet, good morning. I'm already awake. So, Mom didn't notice all last night? No, she wondered how long you had gone. That's great. I got to my boyfriend's safe and sound. I think I'll stay away from my parents' house for a while. Yeah, I know. But you're okay with your job? Your boyfriend's house is far from your work. It must be hard for you to commute from there. I'll be fine. I've been thinking about moving out sooner or later. I talked to my boss before, and he made it possible for me to work remotely. I see. That's my sister. I'm moving out earlier than planned, but I told my boss about the situation, and he was very understanding. I see. Then there's nothing to worry about. Anyway, I'm glad you and your boyfriend could meet up. Are you going to have the wedding as planned? Yes. Will you be able to attend? Of course, but I'll be the only relative of the bride. That's okay. I don't expect Mom and Dad to be there from the beginning. If you can come, that's all that matters. Well then, I'll look forward to the wedding.
Janet, I heard you had your wedding the other day.
Long time no see, Mom. Oh yeah, we got married at a small church in Hawaii. We only invited our family, so it was cozy. We could see the beautiful ocean from the church, and it was the best ceremony ever.
I didn't call you to hear you bragging about it.
Oh my.
Why didn't you invite me and Dad?
Well, because you said you would never go.
If I had known who you were getting married to, I would have. Your husband is the president of your father's client's company.
Yes, he is.
Why didn't you tell me that first? The president of your dad's company told him about your wedding. He asked him why he didn't attend the wedding. He said he was so embarrassed.
I'm sure he was.
It's not funny. Your husband's company, it's an important business partner of your father's company. It's because you didn't tell me about your fiancé. I didn't think something like this would happen.
No. I tried to tell you, but you interrupted me and said you weren't interested.
What?
But I thought I should try to tell you again. But just then, you and Dad disregarded Erica's wishes, and you arranged her a fiancé without asking her. After discussing it with my husband, we decided not to invite you.
Oh no.
My husband was appalled. She had a boyfriend, but to set up a date with a guy without asking her is just insane.
Erica's boyfriend is still a student, right? I can't let Erica marry someone who doesn't even work. But the guy your father and I found is a section chief at a major company. If she's going to get married soon, the person we introduced her to would be better, no matter how you look at it.
That's completely ignoring her wishes, isn't it?
Huh?
She doesn't want to get married soon, and she hasn't even said so. You just assumed that she thinks the same way as you, didn't you? She was told to go on a date with a guy she's never met. You know how scared she was.
But she didn't need to leave the house without telling me. I was thinking for the sake of my sweet Erica. I got her the perfect fiancé. And I thought a 10-year age difference was no big deal. I thought Erica would be happy. I never had the slightest intention of scaring her.
You and Dad adore her, but that's not real love. You're taking advantage of the fact that she doesn't disobey. You're just forcing your own ideals on her.
That's not...
Oh yeah, I heard she's getting married soon.
What? Erica's getting married too? Even though he is a student?
He's a graduate student. He already got a job, so there's nothing to worry about.
Erica never told me that. When's the wedding? Where's the venue?
I'm not going to tell you.
It's my daughter's wedding. There's no way I'm going to skip it.
What are you talking about? You said you'd never come to mine.
You and Erica are different.
She doesn't want to invite you and Dad either.
You're kidding. There's no way Erica would say that.
Then why don't you check with her? Oh, but she has already blocked you and Dad.
Ever since Erica left our house, I haven't been able to contact her at all.
Then maybe it's time for me to block you too. The wedding is over. I'm sure I won't be seeing you ever again.
Wait a minute.
What?
Well, you know, we're in a bit of a mess right now.
What?
He's become the talk of the town for not attending your wedding. It's all over the news at your father's office. He's feeling a little uncomfortable.
Well, I guess that's to be expected. It's a family-only wedding, but the bride's parents weren't there. His family was appalled.
Not only your father, but I also, well, the son of the family across the street works at the same company as your father, and the whole neighborhood started talking about it. The neighbors gave me the cold shoulder. I'm too scared to leave the house.
What goes around comes around.
Oh no, your parents are in so much trouble. Why don't you try to help us a little?
Of course not. I don't even think of you as my parents.
What?
Erica and I are sisters. You interfere too much with one of them and try to make her do what you want. You're so cold to the other one, you won't even go to her wedding. Do you have any idea how much stress you've caused me and my sister? Don't you get it?
Stress? Let's just put you aside for now, and I don't remember stressing Erica out. Your father and I have been giving her all the love we can.
You don't understand at all, do you? Forget it.
Wait a minute, Janet.
I'll block you. Goodbye.
Janet!
Shortly thereafter, my father quit the company. It seems that he couldn't stand the whispering behind his back within the company, so he submitted his own resignation letter. After resigning, he tried many companies for interviews to get a job, but he was not hired by any of them, probably because of his age. His severance pay ran out in no time. He now has no choice but to work part-time to make ends meet. Naturally, there's no way he can expect any support from his 2 daughters. My parents are now cursing each other every day, saying, "It's your fault we have to live in such poverty." My sister just had a wedding with her boyfriend. For a long time, she was tied down by her parents. I am relieved to hear that she is now enjoying her newlywed life with her husband. I, on the other hand, became pregnant with our first child 6 months after we got married. I am spending my days peacefully, looking forward to the birth of our first child with my loving husband.
Andrea, today is our first meeting. Are you nervous? Yes, I am. I'm a little nervous. But I'm fine because Tom is here. Is that so? I called you because I was worried about you, but it seems like no problem. Tom and I have known each other since childhood, and now I'm also your sister-in-law. He's important to me. I thought I could give you some advice if you need. Thanks. I'm grateful that you made a group thread for us. I'll do my best to support him, so please help me. Well, I'll be watching you from afar. He's very important to me and I want a good person for him. Now that he chose you, make sure you live up to his expectations. Oh, sure. Well, I won't get my hopes up too much. I hope you can be a proper wife for Tom. Yes, I'll do my best.
Olivia, you don't have to say that to Andrea. She's doing her best. This group thread is for helping her, not preaching.
I know, Tom. But I think Andrea needs to work harder, so I've been kind of blunt a bit. It's called the whip of love. Don't worry, Tom. I'll do my best to fit into your family like Olivia does. Well, you do your best. You wouldn't be as good as me, though. Like you, I have a long history with Tom and his brother John. I know. By the way, Andrea, are you good at housework? Tom is a picky eater. Don't force him to eat things he doesn't like. I'm good at cooking.
That's right, Andrea. Your food is one of the reasons I fell for you.
Oh yeah, you praised her for being a good cook. But taste is not the only point you should think about. Nutrition is the key for health. That's what a wife should be concerned about.
You're right. I'll do my best to learn various dishes and make Tom happy.
Okay, then I'm relieved.
Since Andrea is doing her best, I'll do my best too.
That's the spirit. Andrea, please take good care of Tom, will you?
Yes, I will. I will do my best to support him. Thank you, Olivia.
Well then, I'll see you later. Don't be clumsy in front of his parents.
Okay. Thank you very much. And I look forward to seeing your kids, Olivia.
Yeah, I'll bring them all. Bye.
We finally did the wedding. It was great, right? It really was. Everyone was smiling and congratulating us. It was just like a dream day. I miss you now, darling. The dress was beautiful. The venue was beautifully decorated. Everything was perfect except for you had to leave right after the ceremony. You were stunning. I wouldn't forget how beautiful you were. Sorry, I have to leave due to the trouble at the office that only I can fix. Do you think it's a bad omen? Nah, don't say weird things. Everyone said you looked like a princess.
Thanks. You looked really cool in your tuxedo. Everyone said you looked like the hero of a movie.
Did they? That's quite a compliment. It seems like our friends and family enjoyed the time. It was a good wedding.
Right. I was especially moved to tears when my father said, "Happy life," with tears in his eyes.
I was also moved to tears when your mother said, "Please take care of her from now on."
The first bite was fun too. It was such a beautiful cake that I was at a loss where to poke. And I made a mess putting cream on your face. Everyone laughed and gave us cheers.
Yeah, and the first dance. The song we chose was perfect, wasn't it?
Yeah. That song holds special memories for me, so I was really happy to be able to dance to it.
I felt the same way. I felt like I could do anything with you, honey.
Same here, darling. But I was also a little worried about my life from now on.
Andrea, you don't need to feel anxious. We can overcome anything.
I know. Thank you. With you, I'm sure we'll be fine.
Of course. Let's keep the promise we made that day.
Sure. I'll be with you through happy times and sad times. I'm so happy that I still receive many congratulatory messages from friends and family.
You can tell that everyone wants us to be happy, can't you?
I was especially touched when Grandma and Grandpa said, "Be good to each other forever."
Me too. It was a real great day with all the family there.
Oh yeah. The food at the reception was delicious and I was so happy that everyone said it was so good.
Yes, it was. And your speech. I almost cried when you expressed your gratitude.
Thanks. I wanted to express my gratitude to everyone. And I think it was because you were there for me that I was able to give such a moving speech.
I'm grateful to you too, honey.
I am really happy to be with you, darling.
Let's build a happy family together from now on.
Sure. I love you, Tom. I'll be with you forever.
Love you too, Andrea. We'll be together till the end of the time.
Hey, Tom. Why are Olivia and her 6 kids here in our guest room making so much noise? Where are you now? When will you come back from your shopping?
Are you already back to the hotel? It's a little early until our promised time, right? I mean, didn't I tell you? I told Olivia that our honeymoon will be at a luxury hotel in Miami, and we will be staying in a suite room. Then her kids wanted to go. So I ended up booking another room for them, at the same hotel.
What? I don't get it. Why would you let your sister-in-law and her kids stay at the same hotel while you are at honeymoon? And there are 6 kids.
I told you before the travel that I'm taking Olivia and her 6 kids on our honeymoon. I also asked you to pay the bills and take care of the kids. Don't you remember?
I thought you were joking. It's way far beyond reality. I don't really understand. Why on earth you decided to bring them just because they wanted to come?
I told you, because they wanted. Do you need any other reason? They're frolicking in our room right now, but they're just curious about how the suite look like. They have their room to stay, so don't worry about it.
Huh?
Even though Olivia and I have known each other since childhood, she doesn't want to disturb the honeymooners' night out. She says John would be angry with her if she went too far. Olivia's very thoughtful, right?
If she was really thoughtful, she wouldn't have come along on the honeymoon in the first place, would she? and bringing 6 undisciplined kids with her, it's unbelievable.
Oh, come on. They are okay.
I just looked at the bedding, which was beautiful earlier, but now it's a mess. The flowers in the vase are scattered all over the floor and make it soaking wet. They drank and ate the juice and snacks in the refrigerator stocked in the room without permission, leaving food scraps and bags all over the place. I have no choice but to call the hotel staff to clean off this terrible mess. What will they think when they see it? It's really embarrassing.
Hey, they're just kids. Go easy on them.
Kids are kids, for sure. But we can't let them do anything. They might damage the hotel's property. I think they need some discipline. Don't you think so? Besides, I think it's probably wine that Olivia drank on her own and spilled, but there's a big stain on the carpet. This is definitely something that the hotel is going to have to reimburse us for.
Take it easy now. We're on vacation, after all. Don't worry too much and just enjoy time here. It's a lot of fun to have a childhood friend and her 6 kids on a honeymoon.
Hey, Tom. Could it be that you're trying to make me angry on purpose?
Huh? What's that?
I see. You really don't think that, do you?
Oh, that's right. My brother John is overseas, so basically they need to pay for utilities and other things double, right? Plus, with 6 kids, it's hard for Olivia to pay for travel. And she probably wants to have time to enjoy without kids once in a while, right? I want to make her happy too. So you pay the bills and take care of the kids, okay?
What? I don't get it. What are you thinking?
It's a good opportunity for you to practice parenting.
Huh? What are you thinking, practicing child rearing with someone else's kids on my honeymoon?
Olivia is our relative, and you will have relationship for long.
That's that. This is this.
If you don't want to take care of the kids, why don't you just go home? I'm just kidding. Well, it's Miami after all. Let's all have a good time together. Hey, Andrea? Where are you? You were so angry earlier, so I let you go your separate ways for now. How long are you going to stay mad at me? Don't be so childish. You didn't come back for the dinner we had reserved. I didn't want to waste it, so I invited Olivia. The dinner was great. It looked like a honeymoon for me and Olivia. Hey, come back soon. The kids are at the hotel's daycare. You're going to pay for that if you don't come back. Don't waste your money. The longer you're away, the higher the cost. Hey, Andrea, stop ignoring me and act like an adult. The honeymoon is almost over, and I can't find you anywhere. Where the hell are you? Olivia's 6 kids, whom you're supposed to be looking after, are completely out of control. With them around, Olivia and I can't enjoy our honeymoon properly.
You call this a honeymoon with Olivia? Honestly, I don't know whether to laugh or cry at that.
It's because you're not coming home. Olivia is taking care of me because my wife ruined the honeymoon.
Who do you think ruined the honeymoon? You brought others along without even asking. And I can't wrap my head around how the 2 of you are just carrying on as if this strange situation is normal.
Enough now. Just come back. Taking care of these kids is really tough.
It's ridiculous that you think I'm going back. I'm already back home.
What?
Didn't you notice that my carry-on case is missing from the room?
Huh? Seriously? Home? You mean our home?
I spent last night at a 24-hour restaurant, and luckily I managed to catch a flight home this morning.
No. What are you thinking?
Because you don't need me, right?
Of course I do. I'll need you to reimburse me for the accommodation fees for 7 people, including Olivia's kids. I paid in advance, but I'll be expecting you to cover your share later. My wallet's empty right now. but I was going to ask you to cover the extra charges when we checked out, remember? I mentioned it before, didn't I? Are you crazy? What the hell is wrong with your memory?
What are you even relying on? I had no idea Olivia and her kids were joining us. There's a limit to how much money I can afford to pay. That hotel costs at least $300 per night. Sure, the children's rates are cheaper, and the cost per person decreases with more people in the room. But why should I foot the bill for Olivia and her kids?
Consider it a fee for practicing parenting skills.
I never asked her that.
Don't you want to be a mom? You told Olivia you'd do your best to make me happy, didn't you?
Huh?
Think of it as a rehearsal for that.
Why are you bringing it up now?
Because you're going to have my baby anyway.
Me? Your baby? Can't you imagine how I'm feeling right now? Regardless, it's just absurd to think that you're practicing parenting with someone else's kids.
How is that absurd?
What I'm saying is it's highly irresponsible to take care of kids without any experience or knowledge.
Huh?
For example, you're aware that childcare workers require specific knowledge and skills. It takes time and experience to develop these abilities. Brief practice sessions won't suffice, and you should exercise caution in such matters. Even if someone has some knowledge or certifications, it doesn't automatically qualify them to provide childcare under all circumstances.
Is that what it is?
Typically, you wouldn't entrust your children to someone inexperienced if you possess common sense. Well, I don't believe Olivia possesses much common sense, to be honest.
Well, just handle the money for now. We'll chat later. Andrea, I need the money right away.
Huh?
I told you my wallet is empty. I'm trying to check out of the hotel, but the bill's much higher than I anticipated. I asked about the breakdown, and it turns out that Olivia racked up hefty charges on beauty treatments and room service. And they're all being billed to me. I was counting on you to cover Olivia's expenses here. If I don't settle this bill, I can't leave. Please, I'm begging you.
Tom, I've been thinking. You rely too much on other people's wallets.
What? We're a couple, so it's fine, right?
No, I'm not talking about that anymore.
Anyway, I'm not talking about who's going to pay for whose share now. I can't check out without money. I can settle up later. Money, for God's sake.
Why don't you just take the money out of your own account or use a credit card?
I didn't bring them with me.
Huh?
No, I thought I brought them, okay? I packed all my credit cards and cash cards in a small bag, but I can't find it. I wanted to do some shopping with them.
No, that's too bad.
What?
When I found around your dresser, I found it on the floor.
Seriously? Hey, please send me the money.
If you mean sending it to your account, that won't work, right? You don't have your cash card with you.
Oh, right.
Either way, I'm not going to give you my money.
Oh no, I'm seriously stuck.
That's true, and on top of that, there's more trouble waiting for you.
What do you mean?
Your brother is coming back.
What? John's coming back?
He got my contact information through your mother. He said he'd only suspected a relationship for a long time, but now he's realized the truth. He said he had always suspected you and Olivia. Even though he only comes home a few times a year, he still has 2 kids.
He always suspected?
Yeah, well, you didn't even try to hide it, did you?
No, what do you mean, relationship? It's just the 3 of us, including John, have always been close.
He said he knows a lot about you and her, and he wants to share it. So my parents and I are off to see him now.
Wait, what?
Then I'll stay at my parents' home and won't return.
I can't believe I have to ask my parents to send me money by registered mail. That's because you didn't come up with the money. I just wanted to make my sister-in-law and nephews happy, but everyone's getting mad at me.
Are you still going to lie about that?
Huh?
You planned to bring Olivia secretly on our honeymoon. All you wanted was to go on a date with her, but she was jealous of the suite. So you let her in it while I was away. And then I came back earlier than you expected and found out she was there. You pretended to be silly so I wouldn't find out about the affair, didn't you?
How did you know such detail?
John hired a private eye and the result of the investigation corroborated what I had seen. It's a stupid guess, but judging from your reaction, I'm sure it's true, isn't it? Are you really crazy?
Seriously, you know almost everything.
By the way, I heard they're going to do a DNA test on Olivia's kids.
Oh yeah, John told me on the phone. I said it wasn't necessary.
He asked you to submit a specimen too, right? Olivia had a lot of boyfriends, didn't she? I can imagine some of the consequences, but it doesn't change the fact that we're getting a divorce. Well, depending on the case, I might charge you a lot of alimony.
Don't scare me, will you?
Well then, a lawyer will be there shortly, so please talk to him.
Andrea?
Please don't contact me directly from now on. Please go through my lawyer.
No, wait a minute.
I don't have anything to say, so goodbye.
Andrea.
John and Tom's mother was proud of her close-knit family and genuinely thought Tom was helping John's wife because her husband was overseas. However, the results of the DNA test showed that her vision was wrong. Shockingly, 3 of Olivia's kids were actually Tom's. To begin with, she had an iffy relationship with Tom even before she started dating John. John was shocked and divorced Olivia, declaring that he could no longer stay with them. But to his mother, they are still her grandchildren. She couldn't just throw them away and decided to have Tom and Olivia get married and raise all the kids. Olivia, who used to be a housewife, now works from morning to night to pay the alimony. She's having a hard time making ends meet. It seems that the relatives are discussing how to support the children in the future. I just hope that they don't get caught up in hell that their parents have put them through. And John is so shocked that he can't even eat. It's hard for me too, but I guess he is even more hurt by the betrayal of 2 people he had a history with and trusted. No wonder the bond between the siblings has been broken beyond repair. He is paying for his kids, but he has gone back overseas, saying he will never return home again. The rash decision hurt the whole family. I think this time has been a good lesson and I will enjoy my life.
Tracy, you got a minute?
Sure, what's the matter? Tomorrow is our wedding day, so I'm taking it easy at home today. I just have to do a final check of the luggage I'm bringing tomorrow.
Actually, it's hard to say this, but Mom suddenly started saying something that's so confusing.
What's so confusing?
Today, on the day before the wedding, she said, "Cancel the wedding. I've been totally cheated."
What? Cancel? The other day, when she took me out to dinner, she told me she was really looking forward to the wedding. I haven't seen her since then, so I don't remember doing anything to make her dislike me. What do you mean she was cheated?
That's what I don't understand either. Mom was in no condition to talk to me. I asked her to explain what happened, but she just said, "You're being deceived too. Call off the wedding right now." She wouldn't even listen to me.
I don't know what's going on.
Mom had some kind of thick file with her. Maybe that had something to do with it. She's about to go wild and unpredictable, you know? So I got my dad and my brother to help me, and we shoved Mom in the back room for now. We're ready to catch her if she tries to run away. She's yelling something even now. I can't hear what she's saying, though.
I can't believe this. She's such a kind woman.
She's always been like this. She's usually very kind, but once she gets mad, she's unmanageable. Especially when it comes to me and my brother. She still hasn't let go of her children. But I don't think I've ever seen her this bad before. I'm going to wait for my mom to calm down. Meanwhile, I'm going to talk to my dad and my brother and see what we can do about tomorrow. I'll get back to you. I hope everything will be fine tomorrow and we can all be at the wedding as a family. But since it's in this state, maybe I may not be able to make it in time. In that case, I need you to go ahead and get ready. I'll explain the situation to the wedding hall as well.
Okay.
I'm really sorry for this mess on the day before the wedding.
It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. If there's any progress, please call me right away.
Yeah, I'll call you as soon as I can. You totally had me fooled. I'll never forgive you.
Karen, I was going to call you myself. What do you mean I fooled you? I just got a call from Frank too. I heard that you said the wedding is canceled. What the hell is going on? Did I do something wrong? If there is something you don't like about me, please tell me clearly. I will do my best to correct it. Canceling the wedding the day before is just too much.
Even if you tried, you can't fix it. You can't change the past, you know.
What? The past? What the hell is wrong with my past?
It's not about you. It's your family.
What? My parents?
Yes, you almost had me fooled. I asked you about your parents' educational background when we first met. Then, Frank said, "Don't ask such a rude question," and he went off on a tangent. I've been curious about it for a long time. I couldn't help but be curious, so I hired a detective to check it out. I couldn't believe that they're both high school dropouts. It's a scam. I was about to be totally fooled.
A detective? Why would you do that? Besides, I have no intention of deceiving you at all. I had never hidden the fact that my parents were high school dropouts. I would tell that to people who ask me. Karen, are you telling me to cancel the wedding just because my parents are high school dropouts?
That's right. There is absolutely no way my son is marrying a woman whose parents are high school dropouts.
No way.
Listen, my husband and I graduated from the same national university. We provided gifted education to Frank and our younger son. As a result, Frank graduated from the same university as his parents, and our younger son graduated from a famous private university. Our relatives are all elites who graduated from famous universities. So there is absolutely no way that I would let you people taint the blood of my family.
Karen, you're out of line. It's true that my parents are high school dropouts, but they are working hard. They raised me without any problems. They even allowed me to go to cram school and take various lessons. And I graduated from the same university as Frank.
That's a lie. There's no way your parents, who are high school dropouts, could afford to send you to cram school. Unless, of course, if they borrowed money, they might send you to cram school.
They didn't have any debt. It's true that when I was still young, we didn't have a lot of money. There were times when we had a hard time. But ever since I can remember, I have never experienced hardship or felt miserable. I thought about getting a part-time job to pay for half of my university expenses, but my parents paid the full amount for me. They said that while I was still a student, I should rely on my parents as much as I can. They told me to do what I can only do while I'm a student. I don't mind if you say bad things about me, but I can't tolerate someone talking badly about my parents, even if that's you, Karen.
Shut up. You're a cheater.
What? A cheater? How dare you call me like that?
Because your parents are high school dropouts. That's nothing but a scam. I don't even want to breathe the same air as a lower-class cheater like you. So cancel the wedding. What I say is absolute.
Frank, how's the situation?
It's been less than an hour, so there's no progress. Mom became quiet, but she hasn't responded to any of our questions. I think she's harassing us. When we tried to enter the room, it was locked from the inside. We think she'll come out when she gets hungry.
Karen texted me, and we've been texting back and forth.
What? She texted you? Are you okay? What did she say?
She said a lot of things to me, but if you ask me if I'm okay or not, I'm not okay at all. To make a long story short, she thinks it's a scam that my parents are high school dropouts. She told me she wouldn't approve of me marrying you because I'm a cheater.
What? A cheater? I can't forgive her for calling you like that.
She really said a lot of things about me. I can put up with it if it's about me, but to be told so much about my parents? That's unforgivable.
Tracy, I'm really sorry. Don't tell me you're fed up with me and want to cancel the wedding.
That's not going to happen. To be honest, I'm really pissed off, but it's not your fault.
I'm going to end this by tomorrow, I promise. Can you send me a screenshot of the text you and Mom exchanged earlier?
Sure, I don't mind.
I'll talk to Mom. Can I show it to my dad and my brother too? If you don't want me to do that, I won't.
I don't mind. Can I show it to my parents too?
Yes, it's fine. My mom might not be at the wedding tomorrow, so I think it's better if you let your parents know now.
Okay, I'll do that.
Thanks. Send me the screenshot and I'll get back to you. Tracy, thanks for sending me the screenshot. Mom is a real asshole. I'm really disappointed in her for going that far with you. My dad and my brother also said they won't forgive Mom. I tried to talk to Mom, but she just won't talk or won't even answer. So the three of us talked it over and decided not to let Mom attend the wedding. If she pretends to be sorry and says she's going to attend the wedding, I don't know how she'll behave at the wedding.
That's fine with me, but are you sure you're okay with that?
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm really looking forward to our wedding. I wouldn't want my mom to ruin it. Besides, I can't forgive her for what she had done. Your parents are amazing people, and yet Mom said so badly about them. It's the worst thing a person can do to belittle others.
If you're that determined, then let's do it.
You showed the screenshot to your parents too, right? How did they react? I think they had every right to be angry.
Well, they were surprised, but they were calm. When I told her that only Karen was saying such things, and that you and your father were also angry at Karen, my parents said, in that case, we're still in favor of your marriage, and we're planning to attend the wedding tomorrow. They said I didn't need to worry about that.
I'm so glad.
But I'm sure Karen won't keep quiet. I wonder if she'll be okay.
We'll take care of it. You can trust us.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, I've been trying to reach you. Don't tell me you had a wedding without me.
The wedding went well. It was a really nice ceremony. Karen, why do you keep contacting me?
Because when I call Frank or my husband, they don't even answer my calls. They're not even reading my texts. So I've decided to barge into the wedding hall. I was going to make a mess of things, but I can't get out of my room. They just left me food. I will never forgive them for locking me in here.
I can't do anything about that. It's your family's problem. But if they hadn't locked you up, you were going to barge into our wedding and mess it up, weren't you? Then I think they had done the right thing by locking you in there. Don't be cheeky. Frank is a very sweet boy. I can't believe he would do something like this. You must have seduced him. I didn't say anything. Do you know who decided not to invite you to the wedding? It was Frank, his brother, and your husband. No way. I didn't think you would have a wedding without me. Please don't think that everything will go your way. I didn't want to worry people around me. So we've decided that you won't be attending because you're not feeling well. So the wedding proceeded smoothly. Oh no, it wasn't supposed to be like this. I showed Frank the text you'd sent me, and of course I showed them to my parents too. My parents were beyond angry. They were stunned. But they said they would not object to our wedding. They always say that Frank is a really wonderful man. So what? I don't need any opinion from high school dropouts and a cheater. I told you not to speak ill of my parents. What the hell? I'm just telling the truth. I'm giving you one last chance. Huh? What do you mean one last chance? From now on, you will never make fun of or verbally abuse my parents again. I'll forgive you if you promise to apologize to my parents for everything you've done. Huh? You're so stupid. What do you mean you'll forgive me? I was just telling the truth. I didn't do anything wrong, so why do I need to apologize? I don't want you to forgive me, not one bit. Okay, I understand how you feel. My parents are beside me right now. They're saying, if that's the way you're going to be, we're not going to get along either. They're also saying they'll stop doing business with your company. What? Business? What are you talking about? My parents' company is a major business partner of the company you work for. Have you ever heard of K Corporation? K Corporation. If they stop doing business with us, our company will go out of business. Your parents own a company and the company is K Corporation? That can't be true. They're high school dropouts, and they should be at the bottom rung of society. You don't have to believe me. Anyway, I'm done talking. Now if you'll excuse me. Tracy, I was wrong. I didn't think that your parents were really the owners of K Corporation. I'll never make fun of you again, so please forgive me. I won't forgive you. I told you the other day that that was your last chance, didn't I? It's too late now. Oh no. My boss called me yesterday. He said, our company may go bankrupt because of you. The president of K Corporation said, what kind of company has an employee who repeatedly harasses people? The president also said he doesn't want to have a relationship with us in the future, and they want to cease doing business with us. What are you going to do about it? If that happens, I'm going to hold you accountable. He told me that. Why didn't you tell me first? If I had known that your parents owned K Corporation, I would have gotten along with you guys better. Because my parents didn't like that sort of thing. What? If you knew that my parents owned K Corporation, they were sure you'd be very concerned about it. My parents wanted to be on equal footing with you and wanted to get along with you. So they asked me to keep my mouth shut for the time being. My parents are very broad-minded people, and yet you kept making fun of them. I didn't make fun of them. You're saying you didn't? How can you say that after such a verbal abuse? And I can't believe that you work for K Corporation. I had no idea. You're the president's daughter. You didn't listen to anything I said, did you, Karen? What? I didn't tell you that my parents own K Corporation, but I did tell you that I work for the company my parents own. If you had listened to me, you wouldn't have made fun of my parents so much. In other words, you got what you deserved. Oh, no. Hey, you're the president's daughter, so your opinion would count. Can you please tell your parents to forgive me? Tell them not to cease doing business with us. I won't do that. Why not? I'm begging you so much. Karen, you're not sorry at all. If you really feel bad, shouldn't you apologize to my parents in person? Well, I'm sure you'll be turned away by the receptionist. Oh, no. Besides, even though I'm the president's daughter, I'm still an employee of K Corporation. I don't have the right to interfere with what the management decides, and I don't even want to do that. Please, you're the only person I can ask. I think you have misunderstood me. There is no reason for me to help you. I never forgave you for making fun of my parents. I apologize. I'll do anything for you. So please, forgive me. I don't want you to do anything for me. It's too late to apologize now. Can we end now? If you persist any longer, I'll show these texts to my parents, and I'll ask them to report it to the president of your company. I don't think you should make your position any worse. Please, don't do that. It wasn't supposed to be like this. My parents didn't really want to stop doing business just because of what Karen had done. In the end, they decided to continue the transaction. However, they did make a condition that Karen is not to have anything to do with K Corporation. As a result, Karen was transferred to a branch in the countryside. That was the reason why her husband divorced her. Her husband had been fed up with Karen's selfishness for a long time. The incident related to my wedding made him make up his mind. Frank also said that he will keep his distance from his mother for a while. He says he receives texts from his mother every day, but he doesn't reply to them. According to what was written on those texts, Karen resigned voluntarily because she couldn't stand to live in the countryside. Since she is quite old and has an eccentric personality, she has not been able to find a new job and has been working part-time from job to job. She probably doesn't get along with her fellow part-timers and quits right away. She has almost no savings, so I'm sure she will have a hard time. But that's none of my business. I think she's been punished for making fun of my parents so much. William, you're coming home late again? You've been saying it's work every night lately. But is that really all?
Oh, not this again. Do you really think I'm lying or something?
I don't want to say you're lying, but you've been acting really strange lately, and I'm worried. You don't answer your phone, and sometimes you don't even read my messages.
I'm busy. You wouldn't understand anything about my work, would you? Stop doubting me all the time.
I'm not trying to doubt you. I just don't understand what's going on in your mind at all. You used to share your feelings with me more before.
You don't need to worry about that. My life is mine. How you feel doesn't matter to me.
How can you say such a thing? We're married, right? Weren't we supposed to support each other through life?
Support each other? That kind of idealism doesn't work in the real world. I'm exhausted from work, and I'm not about to deal with your complaints when I get home.
It's not complaining. I just want you to open up to me even a little, but it feels like you're drifting further and further away.
It's all in your head. I haven't changed at all. You're the one who's choosing to feel that way.
Really? Because tonight, you said you're going out again. Where are you going?
Stop prying into everything. I have my own plans. It's none of your business.
When you say it like that, I can't help but feel like you're hiding something.
Hiding something? What? Are you playing detective now? I'm not hiding anything, and you have no right to snoop around.
I just want our relationship to go back to how it was. It's painful to keep doubting each other like this.
Doubting each other? You're the only one doing the doubting. I haven't changed. You're the one who's been watching my every move.
I'm not watching you. I'm just curious where you've been going lately.
Then ask me directly. But I don't have to answer. My actions are my business.
Even so, as your wife, I'd like to know a little bit. If there's a big problem, I want to think about it together.
There's no problem. You're the one creating all the problems. You're just a burden to me, you understand?
A burden? Do you really feel that way?
Yeah, I do. Talking to you just makes me irritated.
Why, even though I always put you first, how did we end up like this? Grandma, are you checking WhatsApp? If you see this, please reply. It's really urgent. Emily, what's wrong? Santa suddenly came and hit Mom. Grandma, help! What are you talking about? There's so much blood. If this keeps up, Mom's... What should I do? Grandma, I can't do anything. Emily, first, take a deep breath and calm down. Grandma will help you, okay? So, can you tell me exactly what happened? Okay, but what should I do? Mom is in so much pain. It's okay, Emily. I'm going to call an ambulance. In the meantime, can you answer a few questions for me? First, is your mom conscious? No, not at all. I've called her so many times, but she won't answer. I see, but stay calm. Next, can you check if she's still breathing? Yes, she's breathing. Her heart is still beating, but... That's good. I'll call an ambulance right now, so don't worry. It's okay, Emily. Help will be there soon. Really? Thank you, Grandma. I didn't know what to do anymore. Can you tell me more about when you said Santa hit her? Who did that? Can you tell me? Mom and I were talking in the living room, and suddenly the door opened, and a Santa with a bat came in. I couldn't figure out what was happening. Santa? Was he really dressed like Santa? Do you know who that person was? Huh? Santa is Santa, right? It's Christmas, so I think it was just someone in a costume. I see. I'm sorry, but this person hit your mom and then ran away, right? Yeah. He suddenly hit Mom on the head really hard with a bat and she fell. He hit her on the head. That must have made a terrible sound, didn't it? Yes, it was really scary. That sound is still stuck in my ears. After that, Mom stopped moving and blood started pouring out. I can't believe someone would do that right in front of you. It was really scary, Grandma, but I couldn't do anything. It's okay. Emily, first of all, I'm just glad you're safe. You weren't hurt, were you? Nobody did anything to you? Yeah, I'm fine. But maybe this is all my fault. What? What do you mean? The truth is, I accidentally wet the bed the other day. Maybe Santa got mad and hit Mom because of it. That's not possible, Emily. Santa wouldn't do something like that. And bedwetting is something that happens to anyone. It's not your fault. I heard about it before. If you're bad, Black Santa comes, right? I'm sure he came because of me, and that's why Mom... Grandma doesn't think you're a bad girl, Emily. When we go on walks together, you always hold my hand so I don't fall, don't you? That's just normal. And your mom told me something. She said you protected a kid who was being bullied the other day. That's because I felt sorry for her. That's amazing. There's no way a girl like you is bad. Do you really think so? By the way, where's your dad? He's working. He's far away, so I haven't seen him in a long time. It's Christmas today. Isn't he off? He's busy. I messaged Dad before I texted you, but he didn't respond.
I see. Well, when the ambulance comes, can you ride with it? I'll meet you at the hospital.
Okay. Mom's going to be all right, right?
She'll definitely be okay. She wouldn't leave you behind.
Thank you, Grandma. Oh, the ambulance is here.
All right. I'll see you soon.
Thank you so much for helping us. I can't imagine what would have happened without you. It's terrifying to think about. I don't even know how to thank you.
Oh, don't worry about that. The important thing is that you woke up quickly. I'll take care of Emily, so please rest and recover.
I'm sorry for everything.
This has been such a terrible ordeal.
Yes. 1 minute, someone in a Santa suit came in, and then everything went black.
Do you know who the person was?
No. The police are investigating, but so far there's nothing. Even if I recover, I don't know how I'll feel safe living like this. Nothing valuable was stolen, so it might be someone who has a grudge against me.
Any ideas who it could be?
None at all.
Ava, you're not the type of person to be hated by anyone. You're always kind to everyone.
Thank you.
By the way, have you heard from William? I know he's been really busy lately, but I thought for sure he'd at least reach out during such an important time.
No, not yet. He's been working a lot of overtime. I imagine he's so caught up in work that he doesn't have time to contact anyone. Maybe he's still at work.
I know he's been working away from home, but it's a little sad he couldn't even come back for Christmas. At the very least, a phone call would have been nice to put my mind at ease, but he hasn't said a word. And with everything going on, I wonder why he can't prioritize his family.
Yes, but my injury, despite all the bleeding, isn't that serious. So I didn't tell him because I didn't want him to worry.
Even so, once he hears you were attacked, I'm sure he'll rush right over. No matter what he's doing, he'd drop everything and come straight home.
You think so? I hope you're right. I don't want to interrupt his work and make him worry too much.
He really loves you, Ava. Just last year, he almost kissed you right in front of me. I was so surprised by how playful he could be.
Yeah, I remember that. He doesn't always think about time or place, but that's also one of the things I love about him.
Still, it's wonderful that you two are so close. It's clear how much you trust and support each other.
Yeah, I'm really lucky to have such a good husband. Changing the subject, has Emily been acting strange at all? I've had a feeling something's been different about her lately.
I haven't noticed anything unusual, but why do you ask? Is there something that's been bothering you?
Well, Emily and I were the only ones who saw the person who did this, right? So I asked her if she noticed anything, but she just kept biting her lip and saying, "I don't know," over and over.
And what do you think that means?
Emily has a habit of biting her lip when she's hiding something. So I wonder if she saw something important but just can't bring herself to tell me.
So that's what's been going on. Emily might be hiding something.
But why wouldn't she tell me? Was it something too scary to say? Or maybe it's just too painful for her to talk about.
Seeing her mom get hit right in front of her must have been a huge shock. Maybe she just doesn't want to talk about it. I can understand not wanting to say anything.
That's true. It's possible. But something about it just doesn't sit right with me. I feel like Emily's keeping something from me.
I see. But we can't really force an 8-year-old to talk if she's not ready.
You're right.
And for now, I think it's best not to bring up the incident around her.
You're right as always. I'm sorry.
Of course, you want to find the culprit as soon as possible.
But don't worry, the police will catch them. I understand. Well, please take care of Emily while I'm in the hospital. Leave it to me. Spending time with my granddaughter is a blessing, honestly. Grandma, can you talk on WhatsApp right now? There's something I want to tell you. Emily, what are you doing? Are you done with school? Yeah. Come home soon. I've got your favorite oranges ready. But I want to talk about something on WhatsApp. What is it? The person who hit Mom wasn't Black Santa. What? I saw it. I've been keeping quiet, but I can't hide it anymore. Saw what? Emily, what happened? The Santa had a burn mark on his wrist. I recognize that mark. A burn mark? No way. It was the same as Dad's. I know that burn mark. There's no mistake. I wanted to believe it wasn't Dad dressed as Santa. That can't be true. But if the burn mark is really the same? Yeah, I didn't want to believe it either. But every time I think about it, I keep feeling like it was Dad. Emily, why didn't you say anything until now? I didn't want to believe that Dad hit Mom, so I couldn't say it. I've been struggling with it, and I just couldn't accept it. Oh, Emily, you've been carrying that all by yourself. I'm so sorry, Grandma. I thought if I just pretended Black Santa was the culprit, we could keep living as a family like before. I felt like if I said Dad was really the one, we'd never be able to go back to how things were. But why did you decide to tell me now? You've kept quiet all this time. What changed? We still haven't heard from Dad, right? That's part of it. I think Dad is on the run. He's trying to hide what he did, so I felt like I had to be the one to say something. I see. Thank you, Emily, for being brave enough to tell me this. I realized that when you do something bad, you have to be punished for it. And if I kept quiet about Dad, I was scared something even worse might happen. Emily, thank you. Talking about something so painful. You're such a strong girl. No, I'm not. I just didn't know what else to do. Do you think Dad will really reflect on what he did? Don't worry. Grandma will make sure to give him a proper scolding. I'll help him understand that what he did was wrong. Really? Thank God. Then we can all live together happily again, right? Yes, I'm sure everything will be okay. Thanks to your courage in telling me, things will start to get better little by little. Hey, are you checking WhatsApp? It's me. If you see this, answer immediately. William. Huh? Who is this? So you only responded after I changed my phone, which means you really did block me, didn't you? No way. Mom, I can't believe you're the one contacting me directly. Did something happen? That's right, William. I couldn't stay silent any longer, so I decided to act. Why would you do that? Why would you get involved to this extent, Mom? I don't get it. That's exactly what I should be asking you. What are you trying to do? Why have you been ignoring our messages this whole time? I'm sorry, Mom. I've just been too busy with work and I blocked you because the notifications kept breaking my concentration. I didn't mean any harm. You quit your job. What's keeping you so busy? This doesn't make any sense. What? How do you know that? I called your workplace to check. What were you planning telling such obvious lies? Why would you call my office, Mom? William, tell me the truth. What do you mean? You were the one who hit Ava, weren't you?
That's impossible. I would never do something like that. Ava is my wife.
Why are you so certain? Most people would at least be a little shaken when accused.
I have no motive. I love Ava. There's no reason I'd ever do something like that.
No, that's not true. You don't love Ava. You love the woman you've been cheating with, right?
What are you talking about? Cheating? I'd never do something like that.
I needed to know why you did what you did, so I hired a private investigator. Sure enough, you were caught kissing her out in public. It didn't take long to find out.
This can't be. No way. You even went that far to investigate me?
I have all the evidence. It's useless to try and dodge this anymore.
The truth is, I met someone while I was away for work, but that has nothing to do with this.
I see. And that's why you hurt Ava, isn't it?
No, that's not it. Just because I was with another woman doesn't mean I'd ever hurt Ava.
Then how do you explain this? The burn mark on your right wrist? That's my fault, isn't it?
What are you even talking about? That's got nothing to do with this right now.
Remember when I accidentally left the stove on and went to the bathroom, and 4-year-old you touched the pot? That burn mark is still there. I regretted it so much back then.
So what? It has nothing to do with what's happening now.
But it's because of that burn that we know you're the one who did this. It's ironic, isn't it?
What? What are you talking about?
Emily saw it. The burn mark on your right wrist peeking out from under the Santa suit.
That's ridiculous. It's impossible.
It was just for a moment, but Emily said she was sure it was the same as yours.
Are you seriously going to say I'm the culprit just because of that? There are plenty of people with burn marks on their wrists.
It's not just that. Someone also saw the car you were driving.
What?
It looks like you rented a car. They remember the license plate, so I called the rental company to confirm it. That's how we found out it was you.
That can't be. I thought I parked where no one could see.
You understand it's useless to resist anymore, right?
I'm sorry, Mom.
So it's true.
I didn't think it had all been figured out.
Well, the car thing was a lie.
What?
I just guessed you'd rent a car to avoid being caught, and it worked.
Why would you lie about that?
Because just the burn mark wasn't enough to prove it was you. But honestly, I believed something else. I thought the reason we couldn't reach you was because you were just feeling awkward about the affair. It's really disappointing.
So, you set me up, huh? You damn old hag. I can't believe you did this to me. I never thought I'd be betrayed by my own mother.
You have no right to blame me, William. You need to reflect on your actions.
But there's a reason I did all of this. A reason I can't just explain easily.
Oh, really? Go ahead and tell me. What kind of excuse do you think you can make?
I just wanted to be happy with her. She's the only one who truly understands everything about me.
And you think that justifies cheating and committing a crime? Hurting someone to achieve your happiness is never acceptable.
Listen to me, Mom. Ava was in the way. To truly be happy with her, I had to get rid of Ava.
So what? Is that why you did something so terrible? You're being unbelievably selfish.
As long as Ava was around, I could never be with her. With Ava standing in the way, nothing could ever move forward. It's a tragedy, like Romeo and Juliet.
You are disgusting. Don't you dare justify your crimes with some twisted delusion. Cheating is cheating, no matter what you call it. Even so, I didn't want to be seen as a cheater. What we had was pure love. I couldn't stand being labeled as an adulterer. I'm the one who can't stand seeing my son like this. No matter how much you try to sugarcoat it, you can't escape reality. I thought everything would be solved if Ava was gone. I believe that once the obstacle between us was gone, our future would be bright. That's why I decided to get rid of her. You're despicable. You two seemed so close, and all the while you were thinking this? You can't even imagine how much it would hurt Ava if she found out.
Sure, I used to love Ava, but real love is different. I finally found true love.
Don't act like a simple change of heart is some kind of fate. In the end, you just let your feelings get the best of you.
I was sure I delivered a fatal blow to Ava. I can't believe she's still alive. Now my whole plan was pointless.
I am so glad Emily contacted me. If we had left things as they were, the worst could have happened.
So, it was all Emily's fault. If she hadn't interfered, my plan would have been perfect. I didn't think a child could do anything, so I left her alone. But she got in my way.
Emily is much smarter than you think. She didn't let your actions go unnoticed.
Come to think of it, even if Ava had died, I would have ended up having to take care of the kid anyway. I should have taken care of both of them.
Enough! What on earth are you saying? Have you even thought about what Emily must have felt watching her mother get attacked right in front of her?
I don't care at all about the kid's feelings.
Emily still believes in you as her father, even after realizing you're the culprit. She's hoping you'll change and dreaming that the family can be whole again.
That's just a child's delusion. She doesn't understand anything and is clinging to some pathetic fantasy.
You're the worst scumbag, both as a father and as a husband.
I don't care. As long as I'm the perfect boyfriend to her, that's all that matters.
You're nothing but a lust-driven fool.
Shut up!
Honestly, I didn't think you were this low. I thought you were capable of some genuine reflection.
You keep treating me like a child.
Your brain is worse than a child's. You can regret your stupidity in jail.
Who said I'm getting caught, you idiot?
What?
I already planned for the possibility of getting found out. I've got everything ready to escape.
You mean to Hawaii, right?
What? How do you know that?
Actually, I got her contact information from the private investigator, and I called her directly yesterday.
When did you do that?
While you were humming in the bath.
Oh, yeah. I thought she was just talking to her friend.
She didn't know you were married, did she? As an apology, she gave me all your information.
No way. Now that you mentioned it, she went to the bathroom and never came back.
I told her to run because I didn't know what you'd do to her.
You've got to be kidding me. There's no way she'd betray me.
You think you can betray others and not expect to be betrayed yourself? How convenient for you. The police should be arriving at your place any minute now.
Stop it.
You can't escape anymore.
Okay, I've learned my lesson. Just please, don't let them arrest me. I just lost my mind for a bit.
The moment you realize your situation, you start begging. I'm truly ashamed to have a son like you.
Mom, help me.
No way. I have absolutely no intention of helping someone like you.
Please, Mom. I'll really reflect on everything starting now. Just forgive me.
Forgive you? Don't be ridiculous. What you did isn't something that can be fixed by just reflecting on it.
I know I was wrong, I swear I won't do anything horrible anymore, so...
How many times have I heard the same thing come out of your mouth? I'm sick of your empty apologies.
No, this time I really mean it. This time is different, I swear, so...
I will never forgive you. No matter how much you beg, it's useless. Oh, and one more thing I forgot to say. Merry Christmas. Consider this your Christmas present.
What? Christmas? This isn't the time to be talking about that. I promise I'll be a good person. Just give me one more chance.
Afterward, William tried to run, but the police caught him easily. The idea that he could get away was nothing but arrogance. In court, William was sentenced to 13 years in prison. Not only were the charges for violence against Ava proven, but his affair was also fully exposed. And naturally, his social reputation was ruined. He was immediately fired from his job. His mistress completely abandoned him as well. He will never live a normal life again. Of course, his divorce from Ava was finalized right away. He was ordered to pay $120,000 in alimony. I helped a little, but William will be paying that for the rest of his life. He will live in misery forever. Emily was in shock at first and lost her usual cheerfulness. But with the support of those around her, she slowly began to smile again. Ava and I will make sure to protect her future. From now on, we'll walk into a new, peaceful life with Ava and Emily. Merry Christmas.
Hey, Molly, what's going on? Please open the door. Welcome back, Ashley. Took you long enough, didn't it? You're so late, I almost fell asleep waiting for you. Where were you at this hour? Shopping? Had to pick up my daughter Lily from kindergarten. Could you take off the door chain? I can't get in with it on. How did you even get in? I didn't give you a spare key, did I? Just borrowed it from my husband, George. But how did you know I was here? Are you spying on me or something? That's kind of creepy. There's a pet cam in the living room, and you can check what's happening in the house on your phone. I even saw you lounging on the couch, binge-watching TV shows and sipping beer this early in the day. Could you tidy up a bit? Don't want the cat getting into anything. Oh, you have a cat? Since when? Recently. Have you seen her around? Huh? I don't see it. I didn't notice one since I got here. So, you have a cat. No wonder it smells. I don't like it. It stinks. You're not a fan of cats, huh, Molly? Not a fan? I absolutely despise them. I'm supposed to live here from now on, and it's going to be a problem if I have to deal with this. Huh? You want to live here? What are you talking about? I mentioned it earlier. I'm moving in here. I'm going to be living with you. Tim will be thrilled. Wait, living together? I've never heard anything about this before. I don't need your permission for everything, do I? You're my daughter-in-law, so you should listen to your mother-in-law. Just do as I say and stop arguing. But there's no available space in the house. This place is meant for a small family, so there's no extra room to spare. Your kid is small, so you can figure out sharing a room somehow. Actually, one of the rooms is being used as a storage space. Have you even looked around the house? Of course I have. This is my home from now on. By the way, Molly, what got you thinking like that? Huh? You're always singing Jack's praises, but you never seem to pay attention to Tim, your second son. Oh? That's not true. don't talk nonsense. I've treated my children equally, whether they're my first or second son.
Is that so? Tim felt like you hated him since he was little. No matter what he did, you never praised him, and you didn't even celebrate his birthday.
How can that be? Tim is my son, my dearest precious son.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure he'll agree to live with me. He's such a sweet boy.
I doubt it.
Ugh, you're so confident. Stop talking back to me all the time.
Well, that's not the point right now. Could you please remove the door chain?
Why?
Why? We can't come in if you don't. It's my house. Please, Lily's started to fuss to come inside. She needs to rest. She just got back from kindergarten.
Oh, that girl. She's not cute at all. Just like her mother. She doesn't even smile at me when she sees me. No hint of affection. And she cries a lot. She's far from adorable.
That's not nice. Please don't say that. Lily is your granddaughter. She cries because you always get angry with her and make scary faces.
How dare you say that? Are you saying it's my fault? You're always complaining to me, your mother-in-law. When you married Tim, I told you I didn't want a granddaughter. But you had a girl, and it's your fault. If you feel so bad, try having a grandson for me. You can't, right?
That's terrible.
If you can't, then shut up. Oh no, I found the cat. It's gross.
Please don't scare her. She's just a kitten.
Huh? I just threw it out the window.
Huh? You did what?
Don't you understand I hate cats? I can't live with that thing. Oh, it stinks.
Anyway, please take off the door chain. Let's talk inside.
I don't want to.
What? What do you mean? Are you trying to keep me out of the house?
Yes, that's right. From now on, I will live here alone with Tim.
What about me and Lily?
Well, I want you to leave. And also, will you break up with Tim? I'd rather not have a daughter-in-law who stands up to her mother-in-law like you. If necessary, I'll find a suitable wife for Tim. An obedient wife who can give me a grandson.
Huh? What are you talking about? Hey, Molly, don't turn off the pet cam.
We don't have any cats in the house anymore, so why do we need it? It's so weird to be watched. It's a crime to spy on people's lives.
That's enough. Lily needs to use the bathroom, so I'm stepping out for a while. I'll be right back, so just take off the chain.
Don't come back again.
Sorry, Tim. Listen, if you're at work, you can reply later.
Ashley, what's up? Did something happen to Lily?
No, she's fine. I picked her all right from kindergarten. Molly took over our house.
What? Mom took over our house? What's going on? I don't get it at all.
I went to pick Lily up from kindergarten, and when I came home, I found that the door chain was on, so I couldn't get in. And I couldn't see inside through the curtains. So I checked with the pet cam and found Molly lying on the sofa in the living room. I was relieved to see it was her, not a burglar. But it's strange, isn't it? So I called her and asked to remove the door chain, but she wouldn't do it.
Seriously? But how did she get into the house? You locked the door before you went out, didn't you? You didn't give her a key, right?
Of course not. Apparently, she used the spare key we gave to George, just in case.
Wow. Mom knew about the spare key. Oh shit. I shouldn't have given it to him. Where are you guys? She didn't let you in, did she? You're outside the house? Isn't it too hot there?
No, that's okay.
Lily needed to go to the bathroom, so I went to my friend's house in the neighborhood, and we're staying there.
That's good to hear. I'm glad you have friends to help you. Sorry for my mom made trouble. Well, I'm worried about one thing. Mom hates cats.
I know. She says she hated them and threw our cat out the window. Poor thing.
What? She threw it out? No way. What is she doing? Is the cat okay? Don't tell me it ran away or something. If something happened to the cat, Lily would be sad.
It's fine. It came right up to Lily when it was thrown out. But I have to get home soon. It looks nervous in a strange house. Lily just got back from kindergarten and it's time for her nap.
Yeah, right. Anyway, I'll try to convince Mom first. Oh? Jane has sent me a message. Maybe it's about Mom. I'll contact her. I'll message you later.
Okay.
I talked with Jane.
What did she say?
I knew it. There was trouble over there at their home. Mom had a fight with Jane and left.
A fight?
They got into a heated argument last night and things got out of hand.
They just keep arguing every day, right? But I wonder if it was a big deal for them to make Molly run away from home. What was the cause of the fight?
Apparently, Jane recently started working part-time and that rubbed Mom the wrong way. She didn't tell Mom beforehand. When Mom found out, she was furious about it.
Huh? She started working? That's the only thing that made Molly angry?
Yeah, that's all she said. Sounds unbelievable, right?
I thought it was some kind of bigger problem. Ugh, nonsense. Speaking of which, what about your brother Jack? I wonder if he stood up for his wife against Molly.
Well, she told me that he was always on her side when Mom bullies her. And this time, he was angry with Mom because she wouldn't listen to him. Apparently, she didn't like that either, so she ran away from home to show them she is a victim.
I'm surprised that such a gentle-mannered person like Jack would get angry.
Yeah, she was surprised that she'd never seen him angry before.
But why is Molly against her working part-time? Their son is in elementary school now, and there's no problem she works while he is at school. It would help the family financially.
Mom said, "You're going to start working and neglect your husband?" That's what I heard from Jane.
What? Neglect her husband? No way. Jane is perfect in everything. She wouldn't cut corners on the housework, would she?
You're right. Jane said she doesn't understand what's wrong with doing her part-time job. Besides, Mom told her that a wife is a slave to the family and should work only for them. She says she would never allow her to work outside the home.
That's terrible. What kind of thinking is that? It's so anachronistic.
My brother was furious at this. He said, "You think my wife is a slave?" to her.
Well said, Jack. Then we have consequences now, though.
Yeah, I wonder what Mom is going to do now. I definitely don't want to live with her. Just thinking about it is too much for me.
I don't want to live with her either. Lily says she's scared of her. She doesn't like her at all.
I know. Mom has only cared for Jack's kids and hates Lily.
She never has done anything for Lily since she was born.
She acts like she doesn't care about us at all.
That's true. I'm not invited to family gatherings just because I'm the second son's wife, and I'm treated like a maid if I'm invited. And she talks ill of me in front of people and made up stories to make fun of me. I don't want to be even in the same room with her.
I feel sorry for you and Lily because I'm the second son.
Oh no, you don't have to. Being the second son is totally fine. She's just crazy.
I think it's weird, but she thinks only first son is precious. Lily is a girl, so she's nothing in her mind. I feel sorry for her.
I know. but I was kind of happy that she didn't care about us because we could be away from her. But I don't know what to do when she suddenly barges in on us like this.
It's a little earlier than our plan, but why don't we move to the new place?
Well, maybe it works. We can move in now, so I think we should start living there today.
We can buy appliances and other things that we need later, and more importantly, it's next door to your parents' house. So Lily will be happy, right?
I guess so. Lily will be happy to see her beloved grandfather. All right, will you bring Lily's and my stuff today? Molly will let you into the house. I'm sure she'd want you to come home soon.
Ugh, I hate seeing her. I wish she'll be gone when I get home. I've never felt so bad like this to get home.
Well. Please try to convince her to do something to make this go away peacefully too. I'm not even going to see her because she wants me to get out and divorce you.
Huh? She actually said that? I'm really sorry. Don't say you're breaking up with me, okay?
I won't say that. Well, I'm the second son's wife and I only gave birth to a granddaughter, so I'm a failure from her point of view.
Overall thinking is making me want to cut ties with Mom now.
You just don't bring up such a drastic idea. In times like this, we have to be calm and patient.
Well, alright. I'm going to live with Mom for a little while. And I'll settle things in a few days.
Huh? Settle things?
Well, I'll tell you later. I guess we'll settle things so that we can live happily together. And what do you need for now? Lily's kindergarten stuff and your daily necessities and other things as we see fit?
Yeah, that's right. I have most of it packed up so you can see what you're looking for. Also, don't forget things for the cats. Things like cat toilets, dishes, beds, and so on. Oh, and food. That's quite a haul.
Oh yeah, I'll manage to carry it. Anyway, are you okay, Ashley? Can you go to the house with the cat and the kid? Do you want me to give you a ride?
I'll be fine. I'll tell my dad and he'll be happy to come get us.
Your father loves Lily a lot, and Lily loves her grandfather. But if he can't make it, just let me know. I'll come get you. Anyway, don't push yourself too hard, Ashley.
I won't, I promise.
Then I'll deliver the package tonight.
Thanks. Ashley, good morning. I hope you're not still sleeping just because it's Saturday. That's lazy. I don't like the way those wives nowadays do things. Good morning, Molly. Oh, you're up. You know what? Tim told me this yesterday. He said we're going to live together. As I expected, he's happy to live with me. Besides, I heard that you won't be coming back to this house anymore. I'm glad you found a place to live so quickly. It's good that you're taking quick action. Right. We won't be going back to that house anymore, so please go ahead and live with your son. Oh, you understand the situation well. I have to give you credit for that. Thanks. So, Ashley, there's something I want to tell you. What's up? Tim is so thoughtful to give me a ticket to a place so that I can relax and enjoy without housework and everything. It's a little far away, but it's a show I wanted to see, so I am so happy. He also booked a dinner for me at the hotel, and I'm going to enjoy the whole day from morning till night. He even offered to stay overnight, but I couldn't stay away from the house without Tim, so I said no to that. How do you like it? Aren't you jealous? I'm glad you're looking forward to it. What? You should envy me more. Boring. You know, you and Jane are not fun as wives of my sons. You both are boring. I'm sorry. By the way, I heard you and Jane had a fight. I don't want to talk about that anymore. I don't care anything about Jack and Jane. The only family I have is Tim. A wife who should just shut up and listen to what her mother-in-law says. That's what she has to do. She's the eldest son's wife. She should be taking care of him and his parents, not going to work. Ugh, what was she thinking? I'm getting vexed now that I think about it. I'm sure she went through a lot of hardship. I guess she wanted to get out and change her mind. It's a good thing with increased income and all. Huh? Are you on her side? Don't you think it's unforgivable for a wife to go out to work? Ashley, are you trying to say that I'm wrong? If I may speak from the same wife's point of view, how could she live in a house like that? What? Talking to you makes me tired. Don't contact me again. Goodbye. Good morning, Tim.
Good morning. How's it going? How's the new place? If there's anything you need, I'll deliver it to you.
It's comfortable. My parents live next door, so I feel safe.
That's great.
Hey, I heard you gave your mom a ticket to the play and dinner at the hotel. She was so happy she called me.
Oh, I gave it to her saying thank you for all she's done for me. I didn't even think about it.
Oh, that's terrible.
I really wanted her to stay overnight, but she said she didn't want to go that far, so she'll be away only for a day.
I'm sure you can relax and take it easy without her for the whole day.
I guess so.
Molly doesn't seem to want to go back to her own house. She said she only has one son now, Tim.
Oh, man. I called Dad, and he said he's tired of it and wants to leave her.
What? That's a little troubling. Was it really that serious, your parents?
Yeah, he said he's fed up with her. No matter how many times he tried to stop her, she wouldn't stop bullying Jane, spending Jack's money, and all that.
Wow, that's awful. Is he thinking about divorcing her?
Yeah, he's very serious about it, and he seems to have made up his mind.
Does Molly know about that?
No, she doesn't. If she knew, she wouldn't be acting like that.
That's true.
And Jack is so upset about this time. He says he wants to break off the relationship with Mom. He doesn't even want to let her see her grandkid anymore. He's totally pissed off.
Whoa, maybe there's no way to fix this.
She deserves it. She's done too much wrong in the past.
Yeah, I know, it's sad. But she's been treating us so badly, we can't feel sorry for her.
Yeah, that's right. I've been despised as a second son since I was born, so I don't feel anything for her.
That's true. I was bullied because I was the second son's wife, and I felt especially sorry for Lily because she is a girl. She wasn't treated well at all.
I know. Well, you just have to hang on a little longer.
That settlement you were talking about before, you still don't tell me?
Oh, well, you'll have to look forward to it.
You just enjoyed teasing me with that. Oh, the kitty's urging me to eat.
Okay, I'll call you later.
Yeah, talk to you later. Hey, Ashley, what's going on? Answer the phone. What is it, Molly? Lily's sleeping. Please be quiet. What the hell is going on? What is what? I came home from seeing a play, and the house is empty except for my stuff. What do you mean? Tim isn't home, and Tim's stuff is missing. Where the hell has he gone? Oh, we moved out today. We didn't tell you, though. Huh? We were planning to move originally, but because of you, the schedule got moved up a little bit. What do you mean? We built a house on the lot next to my parents' house. We moved there. I didn't hear anything about that. What are you thinking? How could you build a house without telling me? Because you never cared about us until now. That's not true. You don't even know that I'm pregnant, do you? We haven't seen each other for a long time. It's been about half a year since we last saw each other, right? It wasn't that long ago. Huh? Actually, you're pregnant? Yes, I'm almost in my last month. What a heartless wife. You have to let me know about things like that. I should be prepared for that, you know. I told you, but you didn't listen to me at all. And what do you mean you should be prepared? If it was a girl again, you would ignore her anyway. What are you talking about? You make everything sound like I'm the bad guy. You are so terrible. So, what are you going to do now, Molly?
Huh? What? Speak plainly.
Our contract for renting that house will expire at the end of this month. The next tenant has already decided, so you have to move out as soon as possible.
What? I didn't know that. I was going to live here. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, I don't know. It was you who barged in here on your own without considering our convenience, you know. You'll have to deal with it yourself.
Then I have no choice but to go back to my old house. I have to live with Jane again.
Ah, I wonder if you can go back to that house.
What? Why not? It's my house, of course. I can go back there. What are you talking about?
Well, didn't George tell you about the future?
About the future? What do you mean by that?
That your husband wants to divorce you.
Huh? George wants to divorce me? You're lying, right? Don't talk nonsense.
He seems to be serious. He's been patient until now, but he says he can't stand your behavior anymore.
That's a lie. And if it's true, I bet my son Jack can handle it for me. I knew I could count on my first son in times like this. Second son is just not good enough.
Unfortunately, Jack seems to have lost his temper this time and is in favor of divorce.
What?
He has been annoyed by the way you treated Jane. He wants to get rid of you from his life to protect her. Also, I don't know if I should be the one to tell you this, but he wants to cut off the ties with you.
I don't believe it. He would never say such an awful thing. Stop kidding me.
I'm sorry. This is all I can say. The rest should be dealt with by those involved.
You're just making random remarks, aren't you?
Everything is true, so please discuss any further matters with your husband and son. I don't have anything to say to you. And we will cut off all ties with you from now on. This is also a fact, so please accept it.
What are you talking about? There's no way I would allow such a thing. I will never forgive you. You are my slave. When you get married, you are to be your mother-in-law's slave. You are to take care of me for the rest of your life.
I will not listen to anyone who disrespects my husband or my daughter.
When did I ever disrespect them? I paid good respect to them as my son and granddaughter. Don't you dare say anything out of place.
I guess you didn't get anything from this after all.
Huh? What are you trying to say?
Please, don't interfere with our family anymore. We're strangers now. I don't even want to see your face anymore. Don't contact us again, and I will block your account as well.
Hold on.
Goodbye. Molly was divorced by her husband and severed ties with her son. Desperate, she mistakenly set fire to the eaves of the house next to my parents' place, thinking it was our new home. Fortunately, the neighbor's house sustained only minor damage, but Molly caused a commotion and was apprehended by the police. It appears she also caught fire during the incident, resulting in severe burns on her arms and legs, making it difficult for her to walk. She's currently undergoing rehabilitation at a police hospital, complaining incessantly. Meanwhile, I gave birth to my second child, a boy, and our family of 4 now happily resides next door to my parents' place. Thank you for watching! Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video!